The best way I understand and retain new information is to apply it. Therefore, I'm going to begin by applying some of Borner's terms from the Analyze and Visualize section to a couple of wordles I created using the text from one of my favorite novels. Then, I'm going to continue the application of Borner's terms to the speeches by Obama and Trump over the deaths of Osama bin Laden and Baghdadi, respectively. And a big thank you, Lauren, for the suggestion about the president's speeches. Here is the first wordle. Some of you probably know the title and author of this novel by viewing this word cloud. But those of you who are not fans of young adult dystopian fiction, I created this wordle using Lois Lowry's The Giver. As fun as Wordle is to use, it is not as customizable as one would like. There are very few options when it comes to pre-processing the data. While Wordle, as a default, excludes, quote, common English terms, end quote, which one can assume includes words like the, of, and to, it doesn't provide a list, so there's no way to know which words are excluded. Also, there's no way to include additional stop words or on a mass scale. However, Wordle does allow the user to right-click on a word and delete it from the word cloud, but this can be tedious. Other ways Wordle allows users to pre-process the data include the ability to exclude numbers and to make all words lowercase. The latter was helpful in creating my giver word cloud. Without this option, I would have two records of the word father, one in lowercase and one in uppercase. As I read Borner's section about topical data, I viewed it through the lens of an English teacher. With my giver word cloud, I wondered if I would be able to discern the themes of the novel through the frequency of key words. Obviously, Jonas, as the main character, is a frequent term. But what about Lowry's other frequently used terms? Based on this word cloud, relationships are important: mother, father, parents, community. As a side note, how would my understanding of literary concepts change with the ability to include tagging? It makes sense to me that if I focus on commonly used nouns, I could discern themes, symbols, characters, and settings. With verbs, I could discern mood and tone. Another example of Wordle's lack of customizability is its inability to reduce words down to their root form. One can see in this word cloud the words memory and memories. By stemming this root word, the term would be more frequent in its use and therefore have a larger font than less important keywords. Giving up on Wordle, I took Dr. Bowman's suggestion and used AntConc to analyze the speeches from Obama and Trump about the death of terrorist leaders. If you haven't checked out Lauren's video suggestion, please do so as it will give you more context. Let's begin with the frequency of words used by former President Barack Obama in his speech about the death of Osama bin Laden. Obviously, the first thing one might notice are the two separate terms bin and Laden. Since these terms quote, communicate one concept, end quote, it would make sense to apply tokenization. Unfortunately, despite multiple searches, I could not find a way to do this. Likewise, it would make sense to combine the terms united and states, although it is important to note that the term united was used independently of states twice. This word may have been used with the word nations, but may have also been used as an adjective to show that the world is united against terrorist actions. Let's examine the frequency of words used by President Donald Trump in his speech about the death of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. One important note: it was necessary to include additional stop words after I ran Trump's speech through AntConc, as they were included in the top 10 rankings for frequency. Here are the original stop words I devised. Those listed after the text break are the words I needed to add. Here's a side-by-side comparison between Obama and Trump's speeches. I tried to highlight terms based on their classification, i.e., name of terrorist leader in yellow and name of terrorist organization in orange. I also bolded the words that I felt had the most relevancy. While Trump focuses on the death of Baghdadi using many colorful adjectives, Obama focuses on the importance of justice and alliances. Well, that's it for me. If any Tableau savvy people would like to apply Tableau to the president's speeches, I would be interested to see what you create. Have a great week.